to G and G. To glucose, the presence or absence, just to glucose, and gastric distension. They respond to glucose and gastric distension, or the lack of G and G, glucose and gastric distension. Okay? So if, for example, I have low glucose, then the lateral will be stimulated because the lateral is associated with hunger. But if I have plenty glucose, well, then the ventral medial will be stimulated. It's associated with satiety. See? When you eat a big meal and you feel, you're like, oh, I'm so full, gastric distension. Guess who's stimulated? Ventral medial. But when you feel your stomach churning, you're like, oh, I'm so hungry, right? You haven't eaten for several hours. That's lateral that's being stimulated. Make sense?
Yes.
So then what would happen if I were to lesion the ventral medial? Will I ever feel full?
No.
No.
Hyperphagia.
Hyperphagia or Prader-Willi is a nice way of remembering that. Remember Prader-Willi, the kid that keeps eating? He's never full. He has a voracious appetite.
Imprinting,
yeah. Yeah, right? What about lateral? If I lesion lateral, will I ever get hungry?
No.
No. Anorexia. See that? Very good. Okay. What about this? We said gastric distension, correct? Stimulates ventral medial and the lateral, gastric distension. Yeah.
Yes.
So then what if, let me do this. Let me put a little stomach here. See my stomach? So what if I cut like half of the stomach? If I cut it out, right? And I remove it. Now I have less stomach. Would that not lead to quicker distension?
Yes.
Right, okay. What if I were to cut off like a sleeve, like a good portion here? Right? So taking away maybe a third. Wouldn't that also lead, now that we have less stomach, wouldn't that distend quicker?
Yes.
All right. What if I put like a ring? I don't want to cut anything. I just put a tight ring here. Wouldn't that lead to tightening, increasing pressure, and therefore increasing distension in the stomach?
Yes.
You all now know how bariatric surgery works. This is why they lose weight. If they feel full, I'm not going to eat.